Hello everyone and welcome to another Get Ready With Me Before a First Date video. A little bit different in that I already have my base makeup on. It's because I'm reviewing a new product and so I wanted to film that separately. Have already tested it for a few days though, and I am that review video will be up way before this video is ever going up, but I already know that I am really liking the foundation so far. I have the concealer as well, which I'm kind of on the fence about, but the foundation, woohoo! And yeah, so I am going on another date. I feel like it's rare that I go on a date so back-to-back, and this isn't back-to-back. It's not like I'm going on a date like, you know, I went on one in the afternoon and I'm going on one at night. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I personally, I don't know. I guess I've never had that option, but I don't feel like I would like to. I don't know. It all depends. You know, you do you live your best life. Maybe it's just because I don't have that many suitors going after me. But either way, I went on a date a couple weeks ago. At least I think it was around a couple weeks ago in any case. I think it was about halfway through July, and now it is the end of July, and here we are. I'm going on another date. So, we shall see. I mean, after that date, I don't know, you guys. It's not that I'm jaded, yeah? I just, like I was saying in that video, you know? I had my worries, I had my thoughts about the fact that it was a Saturday night date, and so I was really scared that, scared isn't the word, but you know, I was nervous that he was just looking for a hookup, even though on his profile said he was looking for a relationship. That ended up not being the case, at least not with me, and I know a lot of people are like, well, maybe he did just want to go back to his place and watch a movie and have another drink. Based on his behavior, that was not the case. You know, the fact that after I said no, I didn't want to go back to his place that night, and he barely wanted to talk to me after that, / you could just tell he wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible, barely said goodbye, and like I'm pretty sure I said at the end of that video when I was getting ready for bed, you know, I was gonna leave him matched on my Bumble profile, we'll see what happens, maybe he thought the date went a lot better than I did, you know, who knows, but about a week went by and I didn't hear from him, so I just unmatched him. I think I did us both a favor by doing that. So yeah, bummer, but on to the next one. I was gonna say it can't get much worse, but it wasn't like it was a awful date. It just, you know, and you can just tell that it's not gonna happen, or it's not a thing. Well, so I am just hoping for better this time around. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. From what I haven't been talking to this guy for too long. Maybe like a week. But we'll see. I'm kind of a little, I'm just tired with it all, you guys. And I feel like that's usually another reason why I don't go on dates a lot in succession type of a thing, is because I just am so, I feel like when I started dating like a year and a half ago, whatever, I was very much like, you know, interested in, oh, I'll get to know this person online for a bit, you know, like wait to go on a date after talking to them for at least a couple weeks, you know, going on a month type of thing, and then we'll meet in person once I think, you know, we click and all that, blah, blah, blah. But it's gotten to the point where it's like, I mean, I guess I always knew this, but people are so different in person, you know? Just because you click with them through text does not mean you are going to click in real life, and that's just the way it is. And so it happened too many times where I spent at least a couple weeks or a month talking every day to a guy, and then either A, you end up getting ghosted, especially once you ask to meet in real life, or B, you meet in real life and then it's like, okay, nope, never mind, this is not happening. And it's like, I just don't want to waste my time anymore. I know that, I don't know, to some people that probably seems awful or whatever the case is, but me, I'm so much more like, okay, we matched, great. Let's meet up in real life, let's see if this is a thing, and let's not waste our time any further. We will find out if this is going to be a thing, and then we can go from there. At least I would just so much rather that be the case. So yeah, this guy, like I said, I think we've been talking for maybe a week now, and you know, quite a few times it'll happen on Bumble where we're talking and then they ask for my number and I don't want to give my number, A, because paranoia, and B, I guess stemming from that paranoia, I don't want, because this happened before, because I didn't even think about this. Have I said this before? I don't know, but you know, I would give out my number and then people can look you up on Snapchat and then they can see your username and then they can see all of your YouTube videos, at least for me. And I would rather not have that disadvantage going into a date where the person can like know everything about me. Granted, YouTube is not everything, but you know, it's a disadvantage, I feel like. And so you know, whenever guys will ask me now for my number before we've met in real life, I always say, sorry, it's not gonna happen, but you know, I do have a very simple solution. We can meet up. So that was the case, and I think we would have gotten together last weekend, but I was in Texas. I got to meet Trisha Paytas! Which I know, some people, you know, whatever. She's very polarizing, that's for sure. I love her, and she was so freaking sweet in person. That is one thing, I think, because she has said before that she's been let down by meeting celebrities that she loves in real life, and then they end up being jerks or whatever, and she never wants to be disappointing to people, and so she always, or at least tries to make sure to be super duper nice. So I got the meet and greet type thing, the cheapest option. I do not have like the $500-600 to spend to meet her and hang out with her for an hour beforehand. I wish! But yeah, I'm not at that point in my life yet. Don't know that I ever will be, but for the few minutes that I got to meet her, she was wonderful, you know, just so good. In any case, I guess, should we go back to, do we need to only talk about dating in these videos? I mean, we can, that's fine. I don't know that I have that much to talk about or share. Yeah, we are just going to meet up, get some afternoon drinkaroonies. So, it is in the middle of the week, and like I said in my last video, that is what I prefer because there are no expectations. I know a couple people commented, like, Cassie, people are still horny and want to have sex on the weekdays, like, just because it's not a Saturday night or whatever doesn't mean they're not going for a hookup. And I get that. That's obviously, you know, sexy time is not regulated to only certain days and times of the week, but I do think that certain days and times of the week do carry that connotation. Getting coffee or an afternoon drink on a Wednesday like I am today carries way different of a, hey, you want to go grab drinks at 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening? You know, it just is, it's just different, and that's okay. But you know, after this, I've got to go grocery shopping. I'm hoping to stop at a Joann Fabrics so I can get some rhinestones so that I can rhinestone the merch that I got on Trisha Paytas' tour. Oh, so excited. I'm not sure. I got a hoodie and a t-shirt because this is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, I'm sure, you know? I don't know. I mean, if she ever goes on tour again, I would love to go see her again. Her show was a lot of fun. But in any case, I got a hoodie and I got a t-shirt, and I know for sure I want to rhinestone the t-shirt. I'm not sure about the hoodie. I might just keep that the way that it is, but we'll see. I just feel like if it's a Trisha Paytas thing, it should be blinged. Like, that's just the way it should be. Because it's Trisha Paytas. I had done my nails sparkly pink in honor of her. Oh, in any case, you guys. So, yeah, I'm excited to meet this guy. I think we seem to have a lot in common. One thing that I'm especially, I don't know that excited is the word, but like, I am happy he seems emotionally open, which is good. You know, we've talked about things that a lot of people wouldn't open up about emotionally to a stranger, just in terms of mental health, and I think that's great, you know, especially being someone who does have a history in mental health with her own disorders. It's nice to have someone who understands where you're coming from, be it whether they've experienced it or if they just understand and are, I guess it would be sympathetic, not empathetic, if they haven't experienced it themselves. But yeah, I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy. I think he's cute. Like, we'll see how it goes when I meet him in person. That's another thing. I don't think I talked about this in my last first date video. I will never understand. I mean, I semi-talked about this, but I will never understand why. I mean, I get it, but like at the same time, but, Cassie, you're getting ahead of yourself. They have a section where you can put in how tall you are. And I get it. There's a stigma against short guys in society. I do. I mean, I don't get it personally because being short as a girl, it's accepted. But I get it that that's something a guy might be self-conscious about is his height. But why on earth would you lie to such an extreme extent? This has happened twice now to me where, I mean, a couple different things, not only with height, but also just your pictures that you choose. I don't understand why people would use such outdated photos to the point where, I mean, last week, if the guy, or not last week, a couple weeks ago, my last date, there's the word I'm looking for, I literally, if he had not told me what color shirt he was wearing, I wouldn't have recognized him. Like, his photos were that not updated type of a thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like 5, 10 years old, and also a large weight difference years old, and then also like said he was 5'10" in his profile, and then when you stand up to leave, and he's my height, maybe an inch taller, so like 5'3". I understand flubbing an inch or two. Fine, I'll give it to you. If he would have put down that he was 5'4", 5'5", fine. But the fact that he put down he was 5'10", why would you set yourself up for that kind of a lie, you know? And like I said, this has definitely happened before. With one other date, you know, where he weighed a lot more than he did in his photos, and then another date where he said he was around 5'10", from what I remember anyways, and showed up, he was absolutely my height. Definitely 5'2". Like, what? I don't know. Like I said, I understand because there is a stigma and everything against guys being short, but why would you set yourself up for that kind of a lie and that kind of a failure? You know, like, there are so many girls, I feel like that would be so much more understanding if, like I said, you put down that you're 5'4", or 5'5", and then you show up and you're only 5'2", 5'3". Like, I get it, you want a girl to give you a chance, so that's why you did that, but I just think even if the girl does go ahead and give you a chance, you know, even though you show up looking so utterly different, that's it right there, you know? Like, you are, for a lot of people, you are donezo at that point if you have lied that hugely about your looks and whatever else. So, like, great, yay, girl gave you a chance, but you're not gonna get a second chance. For a lot of girls anyways. Like I said, I don't know, I try and be understanding and look past that. Past the fact that they lied so much or used such old photos or whatever the case is. I don't know, you guys. I just don't get it. I would rather be honest in my profile and then let them know what they're going to be getting in real life rather than lying and then know that I'm just going to end up being a disappointment. Like, that's not gonna feel good. But anyways, how are you guys doing? I'm glad that a lot of people are really receptive to these videos. It makes me feel better knowing that, like, you know, we're not alone in these dating trials and tribulations of ours. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyeliner and mascara. It's rough to try talking while doing those things, so I'm gonna do that real quick. And I'll see y'all in just a second here. Alright, so here is what I will be wearing before I get it on my body here. I've just got a skirt. Both of these items I got from thredUP. The skirt is originally Target, right? Yes, Mossimo. And I believe the shirt is Old Navy. Yes, it is. But it's just a nice oversized baggy. It's like a really deep olivey green color. It almost looks brown, but it's just got a open back and stuff, so nice ventilation there. And then just a comfy skirt with some nice stripies on it, you know, a nice little pattern. I'm not sure about accessories and stuff yet, but I at least figured I could show you that. I'm starting to get a little jittery. Woohoo! But here is the outfit on. Like I said, it's nothing crazy special, but I don't know, I think it's cute. So now to pick out some jewelry. I think I know what I'm wearing. Sometimes my opinion changes once I get these things on, but I think I'm just wearing this little star necklace. And then because apparently these are like the first date earrings, I feel like I wear these every single time. So maybe these are bad luck. You see, there they are, jewelry on. Let's see, angles, just a pink lip, this Revlon strawberry deliciousness. Nice and comfy and easy to wear. Plus it smells great. Little perfume. And here is what the makeup looks like, by the way, all done with the lips on and the eyeliner and mascara done. I think it turned out nicely, but I need to go. For shoes, I'm just wearing these tennies.
Do I get some good luck from my baby? Baby? Thank you. What about this sleepy boy? Do I get some good luck? Do I get some good luck tummy rubs? Yes. Have a good nap while I'm gone.
Well, once again, I did try. I think it's the earrings, you know? I think these are cursed earrings, and I should never wear them on a first date again. No, I mean, it wasn't as bad as the last date I went on, and even saying it was bad, it was not a bad date. It just wasn't, you know, when you can just tell, like, I could definitely see us being friends, for sure. I would have no problem with that, but I just don't see anything romantically there. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely tell that he was nervous, which, you know, is totally fine. Like, I get it. So I try to always, you know, cut some slack there and, you know, factor that into things. But I don't know. I just, yeah. I mean, I always try on dates and stuff to make people feel comfortable, especially when I can tell they're nervous. But, you know, there's only... It's not that I felt like I was pulling teeth, but at the same time, it's like, I've only got so many teeth to pull, like, you gotta help me. Oh, my camera is definitely about to die, isn't it? I'll see you guys in bed, just a second. All right, bed. Happy place. Yes, let's finish getting ready for bed, shall we? So, like, I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to be better about, like, not completely writing things off, even though, you know, I don't think that there's any sort of a romantic anything here. You know, friendship. What's wrong with adding another friend in my life, right? Right. Let's keep up that attitude, shall we? At least that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know, I feel bad having to send that message, but who knows, maybe that is also what he would like from me as a friendship. I think he should prefer a friendship. I say that because one of the things, and I feel bad because I could tell he was self-conscious, or at least like aware of it, but not to give out too many details, but I forget exactly how it got brought up, but somehow it got brought up that he had been engaged, which is totally fine. You know, a lot of people my age have been married, have kids, etc., etc. And I asked him, you know, when was that? Because I've run into plenty of people on these dating sites that are like, yeah, I just broke up with my 8-year-long relationship like last week. And I'm like, but yeah, he had been engaged. And not only that, but his fiance died. I didn't ask how because it's too soon, and I feel like he would say if that's something he wanted to talk about. And that, yeah, that was this year. So I just don't, not that I should be the one to like make decisions for anybody, but like, I just don't think, I think it's too soon. I don't think he should be dating. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I've never been in that situation before, but in any case, I definitely want to protect me and my heart, because even if the intent is not to not get a replacement relationship or even to replace his fiance, but you know, to fill that void, if you will, even if that's not his intention, I just get the feeling that down the line it's gonna kind of like dawn on him like, oh, that's what I was trying to do. So I'm kind of trying to, or wanting to, protect myself from that imminent heartbreak if things were to work out or whatever. You know, I gotta protect me too and decide what's gonna work best for me. And I'm kind of at the point too where I just like, I don't know, as lonely as I get sometimes, I also really, I like being alone. As much as I want my someone, you know, I really do, I also very much so value my independence and that sort of thing. Maybe that's the Gemini in me, wanting the duality of things. You know, you want your person, but you also want your alone time, a lot of alone time. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll figure things out. I'm not trying to push anything here. You know, I am certainly not in a position where I'm like, I need a relationship though. Sometimes it feels like it. Sometimes it feels like the want is there anyways. But I guess I've never really gotten to a point where I force things just because I want someone in my life. And I feel very lucky that I do feel that way and all that. So I think that's about all I can tell y'all. I am just laying down in bed here. I went grocery shopping after the day, you know, made myself a nice little dinner and sat here at home, and now here I am. I got some work done and now I am ready to read some manga and just go to bed. Like, that sounds delightful to me. So I'm gonna do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for another letdown, but you know, I think that's just a part of the dating game. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Blah blah blah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know. I know a lot of you in past dating videos of mine have let me know that you are also in the singleton boat and also in the crazy world of dating. So share your stories. It's always fun and interesting to read, and it's also nice to remember that we are not alone. Even though we don't have our person, we certainly are not alone in general, and we are certainly not alone in our experiences. So let me know if you enjoyed the video. It really does help me out if you give it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below. Become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!